So many agencies that are starting out want to know how they can grow their agency online. And the first goal usually is about $1 million in revenue. And so Jason and I have created what we call marketing in a box for home care agencies, because we know that if you want to have success online, you can't just do a few things. You got to do everything in order to compete. Why? If you go to Home Care Lexington, Massachusetts, and you look online, you're going to see people running ads sponsored. And then you're going to see this local pack right here. These are the people that have really good websites with good content and good reviews. There's not many people going down too far down here and making phone calls. So the leads are very specific in a search area, very competitive to just get in this space. So what we've done is we've created what we call marketing in a box for home care agencies. And so today I'm going to go through exactly what you need to do if you want to become a 7-figure agency. Typically, that's the goal. $1 million in revenue is the first goal for an agency. And so we're going to go through this one at a time. But here's what's in the box and what you need to do in order to have success. And this should get you there, along with your referral marketing or your sales boots on the ground, which every agency does. This is just digital. The first thing you got to do is you got to have an optimized website for SEO. And we're going to go through these and then we're going to talk about them. You're going to need reputation management. You're going to need email marketing, also content marketing, social media marketing, recruitment marketing. You should be running ads because it's going to take a while for you to show up in the search results. So running a pay-per-click campaign and running Google ads is probably going to be needed in the first year or two. And then also you need a way to manage leads because your business is sales. And we have a software called CareFunnel software that all of our clients use, but you need a CRM. And so that CRM should be able to manage your pipeline of clients, your pipeline of applicants, and you follow up and manage those in that pipeline to either a closed won or a closed lost. Also, in today's world, technology is important. So that software should be able to communicate through automated text messaging, emailing, should be able to set appointments on the calendar for in-home assessments for the client side, or maybe a phone screen or interview for the applicant side. And then be able to measure your ROI of all of those efforts on a dashboard so you can see exactly how many leads you get, how many clients you get, and how many caregivers you hire. We offer ongoing support and coaching along the way to help our clients. So let's talk about the first thing. What's the goal? If you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every time. So for argument's sake, we're going to say that your goal is to reach $1 million and become a 7-figure agency. So that's the goal. Knowing that, if you said, I want to be a $200,000 agency, it's a different strategy, but we're going to say that you're aggressive in the marketplace. You want to be one of the players in the lead searches. And so you want to grow to $1 million in revenue. So what's an optimized website for improved SEO? The first thing is you're going to need a website that is built for home care. We just happen to have 11 different themes that we offer to our clients, but it's going to be a website that's built, looks like the rest of the agencies that are out there. If they're comparing, you're not going to have some weird website that doesn't match, but it's also going to have calls to action, be simple to use. Most prospects will call a phone number, and then you'll have a form on there in case someone's interested. It's either you're finding care for yourself, a loved one, or applying for a job. You want to make it super simple. Most people are not out doing a lot of research on a website, so you want to make it quick and easy for them to see, okay, this is me. I'm in Pennsylvania or wherever these areas are in your area, and they can pick up the phone and make a call. One of the other things that's super important, and I'm going to show you an example of one of our clients. This is Dave up in Boston, and he has a service area in Boston. I'll scroll in, look at his area, Western Boston area. But notice all of these neighborhoods or towns in his service area. So one of the strategies that you want to do is you want to build location pages on your website, because each location page is a billboard in this search area. And so your prospect, which 60% of the time is the oldest daughter of a senior searching for help in Acton, and she is going to find this page, which is a page built on the website that is optimized for local SEO with all of the services that Dave offers in Acton. That's what's going to help your searcher, which is a family member 60% of the time. Another 20% of the time, it's another daughter. But most of the time, it's a family member looking for help from mom or dad. This is optimized with tons of SEO content, keywords that are for those searching in the area. That is a big part of optimizing a website. So that's a strategy that we will do. So what else is in the box? Let's talk about what's next. Let's talk about expectations first. So you're in your first year, you're trying to grow your agency. What's the expectation if I do content on a website? First, I have a good website. I'm going to do content on a website every month, different billboards around my area. What's going to happen? Again, you're entering the marketplace. This is the marketplace. These people are spending money on ads. These people have 74 reviews, 42 reviews, 46 reviews. They've been here for years doing content. The odds of you showing up tomorrow and you having results right away is slim and none. It's going to take time. But if you do it, it is the way to grow. We have grown 500%. We're a 7-figure agency now in the last 3 years because of organic SEO content, meaning our whole sales team equals nobody. Why? We don't need anybody. People all come to us for free through a sales process when they search online for help with home care marketing or home care recruiting, and they come to us. Same thing with our agencies. We want you to do good SEO where people are looking for help from mom or dad. They find you, they make a phone call. That's called organic SEO. It takes time for that to grow, but it is the long-term best strategy that exists. The other way to get leads is pay-per-click, running ads, and that's going to have immediate results because you show up right away. The problem with this, when you stop giving Google money, this goes away. The other way, you're going to show up and you're going to continue to show up, and you just keep doing that over and over every month for years. It's just going to be like investing in real estate where that website is ranking everywhere and really helping you to grow. So that's an expectation chart, just so you understand what it takes. Okay. Blogging is also in the box, meaning it's something that you should be doing because a blog written correctly, we have writers that write our blogs. They're written for SEO purposes with keywords and your services and optimized for your local search area. Those are all important factors with a blog. I don't care if anybody reads the blog. All I care is that it helps your website. Again, let's go back to Dave. We're going to go to his blog and we're going to see Dave is blogging probably multiple times a month. Yep, I think he's blogging 4 times a month. And he's trying to blog for recruiting. So his content of this blog is directed towards job seekers because all of the content in this blog is optimized for those searching for a job in his areas. And also notice optimized for local SEO. Look at all the links for local, meaning this is going to be found in the people searching for jobs in these areas. That's a very big deal. So Dave, I think, puts 4 blogs on his website every month. Plus he's building a location page every month. And it's just a massive way to build your SEO. So that's also something you should be doing to grow your business. What else? Pay-per-click. Running ads online is a big deal. And so how do you look at how much to spend? The first thing you say is, how many clients do I want to get? Because it's a math problem. So for instance, if you want between 2 and 3 clients per month, you would spend $2,000 a month on ads if the cost per click was $8. If you're not in a very competitive market, it might be $6. You're going to have better results. You're going to have 3.5 clients. At $2,000 giving to Google, you're running ads and you give that money to Google at $6 a click, you're going to get 333 clicks in a month. The average conversion rate from a click to a lead is 4%. And I get that from Google. Google Ads says that the average conversion rate in Google Ads across all industries is 4.4%. And for health or home care, 4.63%. So we use a conservative number of 4%. That gives you 13 leads. And the conversion rate from 13 leads to a client is roughly about industry standard 26%. I get that again from Home Care Pulse, which tells me that the top 20 marketing sources for an agency, Google AdWords, pay-per-click, is in the top 5. The inquiry to admission ratio is 26%. Okay. So that's going to give you 3.5 clients. What is the cost per client? $572 is the cost in this scenario. And why does it make sense to do this? Because the average value of a client, lifetime value, is about 16 grand. Where do I get that from? Again, Home Care Pulse or Activated Insights, which does a benchmarking study. This says the historical customer average lifetime value, median average, 16 grand. That doesn't mean you're not going to pull a client that's worth $100,000. It's possible, but the average is for medium is 16. So in this scenario, the revenue would be $55,893. That is why you would run ads. So if you want to get to 7 figures, this makes sense. Okay. All right. So what else would you do if you're trying to grow? Social media. So you also want to post your content or your blogs on social media. Facebook, you do this for passive job seekers. Yes. And LinkedIn for networking with individuals that can give you referrals. Referral business is a huge part of this whole deal. If you look at that marketing resources, you're going to see word of mouth and referrals was number 1. SEO, which is us, is number 2. Care professionals or employees giving referrals, VA, and then pay-per-click is 4th. So a word of mouth or meeting with hospitals and that are going to give you these referrals is a big deal. And that's why you would do that. And that's why you post on social media. And that's why you would try to network on LinkedIn. So you want to post on LinkedIn and you want to connect with people on LinkedIn so that you show them that you're a professional and you guys are leaders in the industry. Facebook is for community and passive job seekers. Again, posting your jobs that you're posting on your website, repurpose those and post them to social media. Maybe you got a community event. Maybe you got a caregiver of the month. Post that on those social media. It's all going to help build your brand. Makes sense. Okay, what else? You should have a software or a CRM to manage your leads, because it doesn't do any good to spend money on marketing if you're not going to manage or use sales techniques. So here is a instance of a dashboard. We'll use Dave because Dave's been with us for 4 years. This is nothing here that's going to give away any private information, but in the last 30 days, Dave has had 408 new contacts through his marketing efforts. Incoming calls, he's had 310 new phone calls. First-time callers, 195 new calls. Okay, and he's marked 20 new client leads and 218 new leads. He's also got 149 that he hasn't marked, 8 referral sources and 13 others. So when a lead comes in, they come in as a contact. So it's either a phone call comes in here, you can listen to the phone call, or it comes in, they fill out a form, their name, and if you're running ads, the name, the email address, and you can open this up and here you go. Here's your name. Here's where you put their information. You're on the phone and you can interact with this person. This is a dummy account, but you can interact. You can text this person. You can email this person, keep track of, you can put notes in here and you can book an appointment with this person. And then you can manage that opportunity in the opportunity pipeline. All you got to do is move the boxes left to right from, for instance, if you're recruiting, applied, phone screen, in-office interviewed, background check, offer job, and then you slide it down here to close won or close lost. But then when you go to the dashboard back here, you're going to be able to look at how many people did we get last month. And you're going to measure your ROI because, again, you go over to the statistics over here, average lifetime value of a customer or average lifetime value of a caregiver is right here, $14,822. Then you can keep track of everything right here. So that's a CRM that we offer to all our clients. You might have your own CRM, whatever. The point is of having a CRM is paying attention to every lead managing that lead in both pipelines, client pipeline and applicant pipeline, to fruition, meaning close won, close lost, measure your ROI, look at the data. It's an all-encompassing plan that makes sense for your marketing and to grow. What else? Reputation management. 88% of customers trust online reviews. I bet you it's even more for home care. So if we go over to, let's see if we can find that right here. In the software, this is the reputation page. You can send anyone that's a contact, as you're on the phone with them, an invite through a text or an email. You're on the phone with them and you're saying, hey, could you please give me a review? Why is it so important? Google reviews are one of the most important things when it comes to your prospect, which again, 60% of the time is the oldest daughter of a senior. What does she care about? Online reviews. If you have very few reviews and your competitor has 50 and they're 4.8 and you've got 3 and you're like 3.1, you're not even going to get a phone call. Very important to pay attention to Google reviews and reply to them when you can, because every time you reply to it, Google recognizes that and it helps your SEO. So that is another thing. What about recruiting? One of the other things you can do is you can put everything that you're posting on Indeed to hire caregivers. You can post those jobs on your website. Why? Because wouldn't you rather attract a applicant to your website instead of Indeed? Why not? Because all of this content of a job post that you put on your website, Google recognizes that as SEO, and you just have a simple form that goes back to your CRM. Because what do you want to do? You want to get them into the pipeline with automation, going to send them a text, going to send them an email, pushing them to a calendar link to your calendar just to have a phone screen. Do you have a car? Are you a felon? Whatever the questions you want, just to see if they qualify for an interview. Use automation and technology to get them there. It's going to be much better. And all of this content is keywords that are also good for SEO for clients, for your prospects as well. So that's another hack for being good at growing your business online. Then you want to hire a mentor, a coach. We meet with our clients once every month, and we're coaching them and mentoring them to grow their business online. So that is pretty much it when it comes to growing your business online. Those are for everyone in the community of the Care Branded community. We hope that helps. You can do this yourself, or if you would like help with that, this is exactly what we do. Feel to reach out and we can schedule a meeting to talk about how we can help you.